Okay, ebusian for mencha chi obi ansa ma obi bi akwa ban famba Sunkwa TV ebusian for and any day di kan na so wuti me na so hwe me message so be subscribe to our channel or be like na do wadwenche so egu comment section ne be hwem ne akenkan no ahye so ama obi bia so nsa ka video yi na eyebekwa bora enensem ntente NDC General Mosquito obekasa di nsem bi beto abonten na ne kasa yi mu no ni se NDC for so mo de 24-hour economy bana ne kasa yi mu no ntimi ncheche 24-hour economy ni enyo ma okeka na busuafo kame ho ne nkotie General Mosquito esi edu nketia nchemu ochemu fa 24-hour economy ye ba beto aso me do bibi ase
24-hour economy no dia yaba ni say abai ebecha electricity boa ewo fam kura edi ama enyuma yefo a mo beba adwuma anajo no mabeya adwuma enti mo amoye fundraise mo amoye welders mo amokura gas ne ne amane ma mo hia electricity pa no mo penofo na mo adwuma emfaso aba mu a mo be sign ne na mo ba adwuma anajo use electricity a na ne boa eden akofom wo mo ya iron rods ene ya mo use nyama wode kese no mo be ye mo adwuma anajo a wo be hu se anyama wode bo be kofom pa aboa mo ama mo anya mfaso na maburu no so wo mo anya adwuma aye enti abana nteni a church 24-hour economy num na mujitumu a eno a game changer ewo.
How will you be struggling with your own policy, like the same policy you brought out to tell people that this is what you bring in board, and that is what is so hard for you to even explain it to the masses how this same policy and 24 hours economy is going to work? You now as a chairman finding it so difficult to even explain it to the public.
24-hour economy no dia yaba ni say abai ebecha electricity boa ewo fam kura edi ama enyuma yefo a mo beba adwuma anajo no mabeya adwuma enti mo amoye fundraise mo amoye welders mo amokura gas ne ne amane ma mo hia electricity pa no mo penofo na mo adwuma emfaso aba mu a mo be sign ne na mo ba adwuma anajo use electricity a na ne boa eden akofom wo mo ya iron rods ene ya mo use nyama wode kese no mo be ye mo adwuma anajo a wo be hu se anyama wode bo be kofom pa aboa mo ama mo anya mfaso na maburu no so wo mo anya adwuma aye enti abana nteni a church 24-hour economy num na mujitumu a eno a game changer ewo.
NDC is actually a joke, and I am so happy people are beginning to understand that this thing is not really working. And indeed, this is so wonderful. I know you understand this. It's actually so laughable that these people have no proper thing on the table.
You want to do a 24-hour economy. You couldn't keep the lights on for 24 hours. And you want to do a 24-hour economy.
But you say it's been fixed now, so when they come, is that not possible?
The one who couldn't keep power on, and because of that, he was kicked out. Now wants to come when somebody has been able to keep the power on for 8 years to come and do 24-hour economy. We are going to put all this in front of Ghanaians. The 24-hour economy that I'm really also now hearing about it. So we all have to look at it.
Oh, you didn't know about this?
No, I didn't. Why should I know about it? He just mentioned it. And so 24 hours, as I said, in your time, you couldn't keep the lights on for 24 hours. Somebody has come for 8 years between the time you were sitting at home and planning on what to do and has kept the light on for 24 hours. It is going, the lights are on. So you're expecting that next year, Ghanaians will vote for you so that when you come, what he has done by keeping the lights, or you use it to build your 24-hour economy, doing what exactly does he want us? You will have to break it down. What are we going to do in those 24 hours? Which industries are going to benefit from those? How are they going to make sure that the people are being paid? We are already complaining about our huge public sector debt and our huge wages, how much we spend, our taxes that we take, the percentage that we spend on wages. How is that they going to make sure that whichever 24-hour economy that they are going to run brings in enough money so that those people who are going to be working the night, gets paid, and they do not come and add on to our already big wages that we are giving to people during the day. These are all things they would have to explain.
The challenge is getting stronger, and NPP is not even backing out of it because they are bringing out every of the evidences they think they will use to convince the people of Ghana that actually 24-hour economy is not working. Here, Ama has said that you could not even keep the light, and you want to use the same light that someone kept to run your 24 hours economy.
Recently, I talked about a 24-hour economy, and many people are coming and saying, oh, it's not a well thought through program. People are doing 24-hour economy already. If one pharmacy is doing 24 hours, if one factory is doing 24 hours, that's not what I'm talking about. Everybody should be encouraged to be able to do a 24-hour shift, because we have the harvest season now, the bumper harvest. Factories that are processing agricultural products should be able to run 2 shifts so that they are able to process as much of the agricultural produce as possible. There's nothing wrong with that. And so if already one factory is doing it and others are not doing it, what we're saying is that we will give incentives for everybody who wants to run a 24-hour shift system to be able to do that, so that more young people can be employed.
You've heard from the horse's mouth why he actually wants to implement the 24 hours light, and yet people are really not taking it very interesting because they actually don't understand what he wants the 24 hours to do.
There's no magic to put money into people's pockets. If our education sector is churning out graduates and people who do not have the skills that business and industry is demanding, then they cannot find jobs.
Just look for a cutlass or a sickle, cut the grasses, put in a sack, put it by the wayside for people who breed animals. Every single day, if you do that, somebody will come and buy. Go into the bush. Every stone you find, just lift them, put in the bucket, come pour it there. Every day, do that for 1 month. You will have 2 trips or 3 trips of stone. You don't need any skill to do that. And these are the creation of the government.
These are the work that John Mahama actually wants to bring on the table for people to do on this 24 hours policy that he's agitating for. And people are not really taking it to be anything because they've actually come out to tell him that it's not going to work, because actually when you were on seat, these things didn't work that time. Why trying to come back to show us that you are actually ready to do some work now?
You want to do a 24-hour economy. You couldn't keep the lights on for 24 hours. And you want to do a 24-hour economy.
But you say it's been fixed now. So when they come, is that not possible?
The one who couldn't keep power on, and because of that, he was kicked out, now wants to come when somebody has been able to keep the power on for 8 years to come and do 24-hour economy. We are going to put all this in front of Ghanaians. The 24-hour economy that I'm really also now hearing about it, so we all have to look at it.
Oh, you didn't know about this?
No, I didn't. Why should I know about it? He just